The Monstrous City, after Jackie Wang. 1. The monstrous city is all grey skies and tower blocks and rising prices and community support offices and joint enterprise. It etches the following words into your skin. Under what power? Can I have your rank and badge number? What's the description? I've decided I won't answer to it anymore. I turn instead to placemaking, which Gilmore calls a normal human activity. Place is not always physical. It can be another way to talk about the orientation, location, and direction of bodies. When I say place, maybe you think I mean a greener pasture, fresh air and cows. But forget the pastoral landscape. What I'm talking about is even more beautiful because, unlike the monstrous city, it's not powered by death. Nobody owns this place. I can't render it to you with colours, red, green, blue, or black. I can't take you there with visuals, sounds, or smell. I can only offer you some approximation, make you feel it, and hope it becomes part of the biography of emotion you will use to write the story of us, the collective. I can make you feel it when we are together, when we link arms on the way home from school, or warn each other about feds at the station, when we write guides and pamphlets and create information packs that will call secure schools what they are, prisons for children. I am thinking of a place where you are responsible for me and I am responsible for you, and that responsibility is not a burden. It's delicate. In this place, we can be rich in need, tread pathways in each other spun with glass, no, something stronger, steel. I read a poem about a luminous tree. I imagine that it shoots rays through the concrete, monstrous city. We must spend our entire lives trying to find it. Searching with no guarantees is still time well spent. 2. We must strike language from the record. It cannot bandage. There is no substitute for that person alive. Only holding your own can do that. Refusing the crisis. Knowing what we know from the inside, only planting our desires in each other for safekeeping, only political determination, only political education, only biting the hand that feeds, only a belief in our streets and the kids on bikes who run them. This we know. The deaths of our friends were a deliberate consequence of a murderous organization of social life along racial lines. We cannot let them rest dishonestly. After we have stricken language from the record, we must resurrect it and make it do what we need it to do. To list, bear witness, create an inventory, to keep track, to remember, to denaturalize, to build consciousness. 3. Groups of people can respond to terror by refusing to inflate it, by trusting that care is a robust enough political method. It doesn't matter how many times we say it in a song, a poem, or a political speech. It remains true. It bears repeating. There is a gap between who we are and what they have taken from us. Abolition addresses the deprivation that created that gap. I propose that we close the gap by rebuilding, encourage a movement away from decaying land towards the planning and strategy that will revive it. Make what they will not give us. What has been taken from you is another way of saying, I love you. Remember that the grief and the pain, the abandonment, the political obfuscation intends to break our attachments. It won't work on me. I promise not to leave you behind in the monstrous city.